Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. If you're wondering why this video wasn't streamed, I am testing the file output only mode of Open Broadcaster software. So we'll see if that works. That will help me make a clear boundary between the times when I stream and the times when I just record for YouTube, because I do like that YouTube feel. In any case, I'm really excited. I got the daily quest for win 7 games, get 100 gold. That's always the best one. And it's Shaman time. For sure. Let me lower the volume. And okay, starting off with a quality rare. These are both really fantastic cards. However, I think Lightning Storm is probably more important than Feral Spirit because it's the Shaman's only board clear. Definitely won more than one game on the back of that card, so that's a good pickup. Haha, screw you, Windspeaker. These are both solid cards. I mean, they have the same total stats. This has healing, this has taunt. It's hard to say what's better. I will take the healer. Boy, it's a tough call. I'll take the healer because shamans don't have any innate healing, and it's nice to have some of it, but it's actually a very difficult choice. I'm not sure what is the correct play there. Forked Lightning is one of the important removal spells you'd like to have as shaman, so we're getting the key ones. That's good. I could take Frost Shock. I really don't like it, though, so we'll take another 5-drop. It's a very good one. The Tiger. Oh, this sucks. This is a really crappy hand. I don't want to take this guy. It's just a 2-1 for 1 unless I get a Stormforged Axe, and then Reckless Rocketeer is just not that great. We'll take a Stormpike Commando, but be pretty pissed about it. This is starting to get very top-heavy. Okay. Well, I need creatures at all levels except for 5. So we'll start with the Ghoul. I think with Lightning Storm and Forked Lightning, I'm optimistic about my removal. I don't need to take this guy. We'll take the Ghoul because, as we all know, I do love that very much. This guy could be good if I get the Stormforged Axe, but since I don't know about that, we'll take the Totem. Ew! Oh god, this is a bad draft. I don't want any more 5-drops. So I'm gonna take this monkey. It's not a good card, but I just can't afford it to be taking this many 5-drops. So Shattered Sun Cleric is definitely good, but I'm not gonna pass on a chance to take Rockbiter Weapon for that early removal. I want to survive to play my 5-drops. Okay, Wild Pyromancer is a card I don't really like. Azure Drake is good, but I've got all these 5-drops. We'll take Feral Spirit to slow things down so I can actually survive to play all this stuff. And I am going to take another Feral Spirit. That card is just that good. I will take every Fire Elemental I see. Alright, 4-drops. Need those, and it's the only playable card here, so that's lucky. And do I take another Rockbiter Weapon, or do I take this Premier 3-drop? Well, I've already got 2 Flames, Feral Spirits, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and a Monkey. It's 4 3-drops. Do I want another one? Now let's take more removal. We'll gear this deck up for the endgame to be kind of a control-y type of a deal. Okay, now here's some interesting choices. So, the Worgen Infiltrator could be good. If I do happen to get it on turn 1, it can help me tremendously to survive to my endgame. This is a good card, but I don't want to commit to so much top stuff this early in the draft. And I have a bajillion 3-drops already, but this is such a good one that I hate to not take it. I mean, I've got 2 Feral Spirits, a Ghoul, and a Monkey. I guess I could take this. It wouldn't be unreasonable to take this card. Alright, I'll try it out. We'll see how that goes. I'm kind of disobeying my curve here. Hey, we got a legendary, and they're terrible. Alright. I'm not going to take Millhouse. He just loses games. Harrison Jones, for most of the time, it's just a 5-4 for 5. It's not that great. So we'll take the Blood Mage with Lightning Storm and Forked Lightning. That's a really good card to have. The only playable card here is the Cobra, so I have another 3-drop. Man, 3-drops do not win games. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think I might have to take the Mad Bomber. I don't know. I mean, it's Elven Archer or Mad Bomber. This guy could be okay, I guess, with like Flame Tongue Totem. Live the Dream, turn 1 Shield Bearer, turn 2 Flame Tongue. Alright, we're gonna have to go for it. I just can't stomach either of the other cards right now. Okay, well, if I'm gonna gear up to the endgame, I gotta make sure I actually have endgame. I have way too many 3-drops. 3-drops do not win you games. So I'll have to take the War Golem here for some endgame. Defender is the only playable card there. We'll take it happily. And I need 2-drops. I'm actually thinking about this Bloodfen Raptor, and I'm going to take it for curve reasons. Okay. Very tough call here, so these are all 3 really excellent cards. I'll take the Earthshock, because I might need more removal and silence. Hex is good for big things. Bloodlust, I don't know how well it's going to work in this deck. We'll just take a Lightning Bolt. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll take Loot Hoarder. I'm not taking Wind Fury. Forget it. Okay, I have to take this big dumb beast. Like, there's pretty much any other 4-drop in the game is better, but I need to take playable things. What is going on with this draft? Oh no. I have to take the Mad Bomber there. I gotta take the Spiteful Smith just to have something to play in the end game. I'll take the Monty Berserker. I don't even know. Like, I ended up with a lot of early 5 drops, and I guess this is kind of a pretty good core of endgame cards, but it's tough. Do I take the Drake? I'll take the Commander. I don't know what happened in that draft. I feel like the cards just, like, wouldn't focus. Didn't really get nearly as many good 4 drops as I would like. Pretty much don't have any except for the Violet Teacher. Have way too many 3 drops. I don't know. Not sure how well this deck is going to go. I guess the upside is I did get all the important Shaman cards. I got the Rockbiter Weapon and Lightning Bolt for the single target cheap removal. I got the Lightning Storm for the board clear. And I have Hex, 1 Hex for big things. So, and I have 1 Fire Elemental. So I got like kind of ones of everything. And I don't know how this is really going to work. I guess I ended up with a pretty low curve, kind of against my will, but it seemed for a while that it was going to be a top-heavy deck. We have the Beforced. I'm not really sure what he's going for there. Earthshock. Do I keep Earthshock against a Warlock? What am I going to be Earthshocking this early? I don't think there's anything. Lightning Bolt I will keep in case of Flame Imp. And then maybe Loot Hoarder turn 2, Coin Violet Teacher turn 3, so I'll keep her. That could be good to have some 1/1s running around. Ah, okay. Well, this is good. So now I can actually coin out the Berserker. Best 2-drop in the game. I will keep saying that. Sorry to all the haters. And yes, I think he makes a lot more sense than the Loot Hoarder, especially now that I got the Rockbiter Weapon and Lightning Bolt to protect him. Warlock passed on turn 1, that's always good. Always happy when a Warlock passes the first turn. If possible, I would like to just play Loot Hoarder. If I have to, I'll play probably Lightning Bolt, because on the following turn, if I'm at 3 mana and I'm overloaded, I just want to play Loot Hoarder. That's a good time to eat the overload. Okay, anyway, that does not end up being relevant. We'll just play Loot Hoarder and swing. So the thing I'm mainly concerned about now is Hellfire. The Loot Hoarder will draw me a card, though, after the Hellfire hits. The thing is that if I play Feral Spirit, that's what would really suck. Ah, Emperor Cobra. Well. If I play Feral Spirit, the Cobra can kill one of the wolves and still survive, which is a little bit irritating to me. And then I'll be overloaded next turn. All I can do is make a totem. Alternatively, I can play Rockbiter Weapon, kill the Cobra, then get ready to play Violet Teacher the following turn. And then Feral Spirit is kind of the dream with Violet Teacher, because it's a spell that gives a 1/1, but it's also minions. And I also have Lightning Bolt. I think I'm actually going to do that. That seems fair. 4 damage is not to be dismissed, especially against a Warlock who is self-damaging, and we also get to make a totem, which is kind of nice. Ah, it's even the damaging one. That actually isn't bad here. The more damage I can deal to him, the better. I mean, what other totem would I need, really? Well, that's pretty huge. So, do I play Feral Spirit to choke it up? I'm going to play the Violet Teacher. This is a bit risky, because if my opponent does have any buffs, he can kill the Violet Teacher. What we're reaching, though, is the point where he might lose the game just because I have these creatures on the board that are hitting him for a steady 5 damage a turn. And he can't win if he just plays 1 big creature at a time. He's actually going to take out the Berserker. So my main question now is, does he have an answer for the Violet Teacher? Iron Beak. That's pretty good, Iron Beak. Interesting choice for the Loot Hoarder. So he's letting me keep a Violet Teacher around. Very interesting choice. And he's going to life tap at the end of his turn. Well, he should have done that first, for sure. You should always life tap first as a Warlock, just in case. Ah, interesting. So I could play the Unbound Elemental. A bit sad that I can't play it and the Feral Spirit. I could play Blood Mage and Lightning Bolt. That would deal 4 damage. I could actually kill off this Drake if I were to do that. That would be 3 mana. I still don't have enough to play that and the Unbound Elemental. Ah, that's annoying. Crap. Well, I could save Lightning Bolt for his face, honestly. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to make a totem. I will play Feral Spirit. And I am going to go for the face. I mean, he's at 11 health, and I've got a pretty big board. He's in kind of a bit of trouble here. Now, next turn I'll have 4 mana available. That'll be enough to Blood Mage and Lightning Bolt for possibly... or for definitely 4 damage to the face. I just need to deal 7 more damage to him, and we win the game. Blood Imp, not important. That is one interesting thing about this nerf, is the Blood Imp has no impact on the same turn that you play it. So it makes it a little bit tricky. Oh, this is what I love to see. So I don't even care about that. I mean, my creatures all lived. This opponent never killed anything that I played. So that's good. Alright, Flame Tongue Totem actually does more damage than the Blood Mage, so I will play it, and I'm pretty sure that that is going to be the game. So we're going to swing, 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 and didn't even need that Lightning Bolt. Well, that was a real crusher. I can't give myself too much credit, though, for that when my opponent just never interfered with anything I played. I had turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. I had plays every single turn. He'd had 0 removal except for Mortal Coil, and that was that. Now, perhaps he misplayed a little bit by not killing my Violet Teacher. He had Mortal Coil, which means the Twilight Drake could have killed the Violet Teacher. The Violet Teacher was my biggest source of damage. It was also producing 1/1s, which dealt damage. He definitely, I would say he definitely could have given himself a couple of extra turns there. But I had the Lightning Bolt and Blood Mage Thalamus' insurance, so I probably was going to win regardless. Space Cowboy the Mage, our next opponent. This is a god-awful opening hand. Earthshock is tempting to keep just in case of Mana Worm, but I don't think I can afford to be that luxurious. Let's see if we can get some actual plays. Alright, so this is exactly what I hate about Mad Bomber. Shield Bearer is kind of invalidated, because if I play Shield Bearer and then Mad Bomber can hit the Shield Bearer, which I don't really want, so I might have to coin out the Mad Bomber on turn 1. She mulliganed her whole hand, so it looks like she did not like her starting hands. That means she could have anything. Did she get a Mana Worm? If she did, that would suck. I think I'm going to coin the Mad Bomber first. I just don't want it to hit my own creatures. Violet Teacher. It's tempting to save the coin for this, so I could play it after the Violet Teacher. Well, let's see. I could do Shield Bearer. I could do Loot Hoarder. Turn 3. I don't want to play this Mad Bomber. It's just such a bad card. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. It's just a 3/2 for 2. And I win the Barrel War coin flip there. Could matter in the end. We'll see. Okay, she's thinking, oh, she's going to ping my creature. Fine. I will accept that. Well, we got our end game here. 4, 5, and then 7, so that's cool. Alright, so she's going to get a little bit of card advantage if she pings off this Mad Bomber. However, this was 2 mana to her 4 mana, and I think that's worth a card. Now, if she has Arcane Explosion, well, Arcane Missiles could be as good. Alright. Well, she gets to kill everything off, but she spent a card. So she spent a card to kill my Mad Bomber. Fire Blast killed my Loot Hoarder, but it drew me a card, so she doesn't really come out ahead there, which I'm okay with. I have a bazillion 3-drops in this deck. None of them showed up in a bajillion draws, which is really unfortunate. I guess I'll play this guy, and then we'll get ready to play the Violet Teacher. I have no interference of any kind in this hand, so whatever she plays is just going to stick. I just have to hope this Shield Bearer is good enough to protect my teacher. Oh, Knife Juggler is unfortunate. My opponent makes a slight misplay, though. She pings off my Healing Totem, so this might be a newer player. There's really no point in pinging a Healing Totem, simply because it will heal itself at the end of the Shaman's next turn. The only time where that might be relevant is if, let's say, it's being buffed by a Flame Tongue Totem and you have, like, a 1-power creature. Then I can't attack the 1-power creature and live to tell about it. That kind of a thing. This is actually pretty good to see because I can just kill it. The fact that the knife hit the Shield Bearer is unfortunate because that means the Knife Juggler can now kill the Shield Bearer, whereas previously that would have not been possible. However, I have a pretty good turn coming up. This awful Stormpike Commando might actually see a use. So I can use it, of course, to kill the Knife Juggler, but then the Harvest Golem can just kill it, which is less than impressive. I could also play a Spiteful Smith, let the Knife Juggler live. I think that is worse, though, because the Knife Juggler got buffed, so it can kill my Violet Teacher with the help of the ping. I could kill the knife. No. I think I need to do this and this. So basically, this is not card advantage because she gets card advantage back when she kills this with her golem, but it's fine. The Healing Totem actually doing some good work there. I like that that got healed up. So she can kill my Stormpike Commando. Oh, okay, I guess she has some other way of killing this. She's going to use that to kill the totem. That's fine. Secret. Well, oh, geez. Well, that kind of means I can't really play Fire Elemental. I don't want to give her a Fire Elemental. So what's the crappiest thing I can give her? That is actually the Berserker, because I can kill it with the Violet Teacher straight away. this would deal an extra damage to the Violet Teacher. So we have to do this, unfortunately, out of respect for a mirror entity. And it is a mirror entity. So I will kill it. And then I'll check for Vaporize / Ice Armor with my Stormpike Commando. And it is Vaporized, which is fine, because this guy did his job. He killed something. I could play this and Totem, then everything dies to Flame Strike. Well, let's see what Totem we got, I guess. Kind of hoping for the Taunt or the Heal. I will play this. I mean, if she has Flame Strike, it's her whole turn, and I've done a decent enough job with card advantage that, like, she'll have 3 cards left to my 5. I'll just play the War Golem and then sock it to her. Such is the hope, anyway. If she doesn't have Flame Strike, well, then she'll be playing other stuff. Okay, that's okay. I think I might be able to race against that. It's tough, though, I have to admit. Definitely a bit scary. Overpowered hero ability. Oh, not killing the Searing Totem. That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that move. I really don't know if I agree with that move. I guess she's holding a lot of burn. Well, I can't get rid of this in any kind of reasonable way. Rockbiter weapon? Well, Rockbiter weapon and Forked Lightning will do it, I guess. So then I'm not playing any of my giant creatures then, which is... Well, I could play this. Rockbiter weapon, Forked Lightning. Okay. Well, let's do that. So I'll do this. Rockbiter weapon on my Totem. That. Forked Lightning. This. Swing. Swing. Note that I didn't want to enrage my Berserker against the Golem because, of course, then she could have just pinged it off with her overpowered hero ability. Well, this is looking good. So now I actually have a creature that survives Flame Strike. And I have more cards on the board than she has in her hand. I've got 2 really huge cards in my hand. I can actually play the Fire Elemental. She's got the Flame Strike. Well, that's fine. I got to keep my creature, which is pretty much all I cared about. So, do I play the Fire Elemental, or do I try to wait for it to serve as removal? Let's actually not do that just yet. I will make a Flame Tongue. I got the Taunt, which is great. Flame Tongue plus Taunt Totem is really awesome, because if something attacks into it, it has to take damage now, and then the Flame Tongue is protected. And then next turn we can do the Golem or the Fire Elemental as the situation warrants. Another Flame Strike would actually put her in pretty good shape. She'd kill everything, and she has it. Okay. Well, if I played the Fire Elemental, she could have pinged it off to death, and that would have been bad. So I think I'm happy I did not play my Fire Elemental.
I'm sorry.
Why is she saying sorry? You can do that. That's fine. Do I have Fire Elemental to kill this? I think it's actually worth it just to play the bigger creature. Taunt would be ideal. I got the thing that's going to get pinged off to death. That's fine. Well, then at least she's not pinging my War Golem. This thing will kill her in 2 turns. She's got to have an answer. Wow, that's a pretty good answer. Frost... fuck. That's really irritating. That is a very good use of Frostbolt. Luckily, she doesn't have enough mana to ping this off, so I am going to get to kill her Bluegill Warrior. I think it'd be a mistake to race, because she's going to get me down to 10, and the Pyroblast will actually kill her if I race. Okay, Cobra, very good draw. I don't think I need to use this Fire Elemental. I think I'll do this, this, and this. Okay, well, it's not that she can't win. She can definitely have an answer here as a mage, like another Flame Strike number 3, or a Blizzard or something, but she's in a bit of a perilous position because I'm getting ready to hit her pretty good, and this thing's threatening to kill the War Golem. Okay, she's going to cycle for a card. Fine, so she's top decking, trying to get something good. That doesn't really do it. Is this a spell? It is not a spell. Alright, well, I probably can win now. She's got ugly choices. I mean, if she kills my War Golem with hers, that's fine. If she attacks me, I can kill her War Golem with my Cobra and swing for lots. Yeah, she's got to do that. She's got no choice, and she's going to start the long road on pinging off my Cobra. Fair enough. Okay, can I win? No, I've got 4 plus 3 is 7 damage. Not enough. Alright, well, what I want to do here is just actually clear out her stuff. So I will use Fire Elemental on that. I'll use the Big Dumb Beast on that. I'll use the Cobra on that. I could do this and hope for a heal to save my Cobra, but I think it's actually better just to play that. And now we're in pretty good shape. She will clear my... Well, she can kill off everything except for the Big Dumb Beast if this is a Flame Strike, but then I'm still in the game because she's in top deck mode, and that is the game. So we beat a mage. Been beating a lot of mages lately. I'm actually not sure when the last time was that I lost to a mage. I think I've been losing to like paladins, druids, hunters. I don't think I lose that much to mages. I still feel like, they're very, very strong, but I don't lose as often. Anyway, that was a pretty good start to the arena. I guess all my whining about this deck doesn't matter because I have all these endgame things and I'm able to crush opponents in the end. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and or subscribe, and stay tuned. The rest of the games are going to be posted shortly. See you in a bit.